Okay, that started up faster than I thought it would. Okay. Hello, all you fellow Dusty Dogs and Charles the Charles out there. My name is Dusty Odie here for DAOD Gaming, and welcome to East Memoir, the Oath in Felghana. This is a remake of a remake of a remake, as far as I remember. So, the East Memoir Oath in Felghana is the remake of a PSP game called East the Oath in Felghana. East the Oath in Felghana is, in turn, a remake of two East games that were present. I believe it was one for the NES system, and one for, I believe it was the Super Famicom system. There were mixes of both in East Felghana, in the original Oath in Felghana version. There was the East Mask of the Sun, and then there was East 3 Wanderers from East. Mask of the Sun had a little bit of prologue stuff that was involved with it, but I'm more familiar with I believe it's the Famicom one that had Wanderers from East. I am mostly familiar with that one through other people playing it. I myself never owned I had a PSP, I never owned Oath in Felghana, the original one. So when it came out here, I was like, okay, I need to expand my East collection. I have Lacrimosa of Dana, I have Monstrum Nox, and I have Memories of a Salsetta. That being said, Oath in Felghana is actually a fairly short version, a fairly short game as far as East games are concerned. So I actually breezed through this in, I don't know, over a couple of nights. It didn't take me that long. So I was like, oh sure, let's just go ahead and do that one. That's a RPG that I can add. I'm trying to play a couple of other RPGs right at the moment right now, but I'm waiting until I complete them so I at least have a general idea of what I'm doing before I play any of them. Which is why it takes me so long sometimes for me to do any of them. But Oath in Felghana is actually fairly quick. So, and also, again, it's super fun. I actually picked up on it really quickly. It's super fun. It's got a lot of neat stuff in it. For, like, as simplistic as it looks, it's super cute. It's a cute style, but it's also extremely well done. So yeah, enough me blathering about it. Let's do it. I'm going to do it on normal. Normal gave me some challenges at points, so I'm not keen on doing hard yet. I have completed normal once, and I believe it gave me the Inferno difficulty, but I think, again, for standard play, I'm going to do normal.
Do you know the name Adol Christin? Ah, Adol Christin. From the time he left his homeland at age 16 to the final years of his life, he surrendered each and every day of his existence to fate, wandering the world in search of his next adventure. His exploits have been meticulously chronicled in over 100 volumes of personal travelogue, detailing where he'd been, what he learned, and what he accomplished thereat. These are not tall tales, but factual accounts. Each volume is comprised of a simple, honest assessment of events, with an emotional detachment that affords the reader a certain degree of personal interpretation. Yet, despite Adol's dry and humble candor, all who read of these brave new worlds, these exotic landscapes and encounters, come away from the experience deeply affected. Indeed, it is as if the reader is right there with him, feeling just as he must have felt. The events I shall now recount took place a mere 3 years after Adol Christin set out on his first adventure. Collectively, these accounts are known as the Felghana Archives. I invite you to take up Adol's sword as if it were your own, and allow yourself to become immersed within his words. Imagine if you were he.
That starts just a hair cheesy, and I actually like the Wanderers from East one that shows them leaving East, the other one, a little better, so...
Well, Adol, here we are. This is Felghana. I was hoping we'd get here a little earlier in the day, but I wasn't expecting the waters to be so rough.
For those who are unaware, Adel has a history of doing very, very badly with boats. The most extreme case that I can think of is Lacrimosa of Dana basically begins with a shipwreck with a massive creature and you're stuck on a stranded island for, like, basically the whole game. So, yeah, that's just one portion of it. This is one of the rare few instances where Adel gets off a ship relatively fine, according to most of what I've seen.
Still, this place does bring back memories. Hard to believe it's really been 8 years since I left. There's Margot, I always called her Mams, and old Gardner, not to mention Chester, and Elena. I wonder how they're doing after all this time. Oh man, what the hell happened here? This monument's dedicated to the god of safe journeys. It's a relic of the old religion, from when people believed that spirits existed even in stuff that wasn't alive. I just don't get why anyone would deface it like this, though. I guess maybe the rumors really are true. What was that? It came from over there. Hey, wait up, Adol!
Yeah, Adel's kind of a do-gooder. He's off to do his thing.
Damn it, left behind again. No way. You gotta be kidding me. What the hell are monsters doing in Felghana?
Yep, not wild creatures. These are
Monsters?
actual problems.
Here? What are they doing this close to town? Chester?
Alrighty, we can attack. If we come to a stop, we can then go to a lunge, which I barely ever pull off. And we can jump, which can also result in jump attacks. Jump slash, obviously. Attack during the ascent while stationary, and you can go up. And you can also down thrust. I tend to do a lot of the jump slash and the down thrust. First encounter is relatively easy, though. And you'll also note that EXP rate down there at the bottom. It's not going to give me a lot of time to explain it. What is boost mode? Activation. When Adel's boost gauge reaches 100%, you can press the button to activate boost mode. The abilities will be enhanced. Your attack and defense goes up, and I believe your speed increases very slightly. Speed and strength will add Adel's attacks will increase significantly. He will only take half damage and will suffer no knockback or interruption when hit by enemies. Anyways, you'll see that XP rate up there. Basically, as long as I keep a constant stream of hits going, that the EXP I earn from enemies goes up. And I can also get other things like the MP speed. So that'll increase my magic power as long as I keep moving. Keep moving and attacking, I should put that way.
Thank you very much for saving me. You're a traveler, aren't you? Are you hurt at all?
I took 1 HP of damage, but not too bad. Oh, Dougie.
Are you alright, Adol? Right when you ran off, I got attacked by monsters too. I'd like to know what the hell those things are doing in Felghana. Whoops! Excuse me. I guess they must have been after you. Are you okay, miss? You don't look like you're hurt, at least. Huh? What's wrong? Something on my face? Am I, like, covered in monster gore? We should probably get moving and head to town before we're attacked again. I can't say I recognize your face, but you've got to live in Redmont, I figure.
Dogi? I knew it! I must be dreaming! Dogi, you're actually back! What have you been doing all this time?
Hey, hold on a second now. You obviously know me, but do I know you?
How can you even say that? You, me, and my brother used to play together all the time when we were kids. Don't you dare tell me you've forgotten.
Oh, no way! When I last saw you, you were just a skinny little tomboy.
Well, that was 8 years ago. I'm 17 now.
Man, you sure are.
Can I slap Dogi? I want to slap Dogi. I mean, I'm sure it's platonic and everything, but I want to slap Dogi.
I'm sorry, where are my manners? It's nice to meet you. And, again, thank you very much for your help. My name is Elena. Elena Stoddart.
This is our official intro. Yep. We have title screen. Oh, I think this is supposed to be Adol and Dogi doing some travels and stuff. I have no idea why this had to happen, but, okay. Again, I like the Wanderers from East beginning, I think, just a hair better. Wanderers from East beginning is basically just Adol and Dogi traveling around before they eventually decide, hey, Dogi should check in on his homeland. I do very much, however, like this piece of music. Like, most of the music, again, as per East standards, very, very well done. Alrighty. Now to the village of Redmont.
Elena, where have you been? You had me worried sick, staying out so late.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gardner. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I just...
It's okay, Elena. As long as you're all right, we'll pretend this never happened.
You very early get the sense that Elena is something of a town darling.
So, who are your two friends? I don't believe I recognize either one of them.
Look a little closer. You'll get it in a second.
Huh?
Hey there, Gardner. Still standing at the gate like always, I see.
Wait. Dogi, is that really you?
Yeah, I guess I've been a little out of touch. Sorry.
My favorite little troublemaker has come home. Where have you been all this time? And what have you been up to?
Well, you know, wandering, killing monsters, saving the world. The usual.
Ah, East, your self-deprecating humor.
Anyway, I brought a pal of mine along. Go on, Adol, introduce yourself.
Hello there.
That is about as much as you'll hear from Adol in any of the games. Wanderers from East, if I remember correctly, was actually a pretty talkative game for Adol, but it did have the impression of... It was still kind of amusing because you cannot get a voice actor for him, or at least a reliable voice actor for Adol, because even in the Wanderers from East game that had moments of cutscenes where everybody else spoke, Adol's lines were still rendered through text. So Adol actually did have like full-on lines, but no actor, even when everybody else got one. Here, Adol just gets these kind of like general, like, very short explanation sections if he's saying anything at all. These are fairly infrequent, and they're mostly affirmations or... Yeah, they're mostly affirmations or like, Adol explained everything so far. Like, yeah, you don't want to talk through that shit. Because you've been playing it for the last hours.
An adventurer, eh? Well, that's certainly a rarity. But from the looks of that sword on your belt, I can tell you're no amateur.
No, he's quite remarkable.
Am I sensing the hint of a, interest? You're 17, you can cool the blood a little.
I was attacked by monsters just now, and he came right to my rescue.
Yeah, that's a hair... It's a hair much for just starting out.
Is that a fact? Well then, you have my thanks, good sir. I'm sorry I wasn't there to help. That's the problem with gate duty. You miss all the real trouble out in the field.
I have no idea the exact distances between places here, but that was basically right outside the bridge. You probably could have.
Does raise a point worth discussing, though. Why are there monsters here in the first place? We'd heard rumors that Felghana's fallen on hard times.
Which I believe is also the exact same thing that brought him there in the original version.
But I had no idea it'd gotten so bad.
Yeah, things certainly aren't looking up these days. It's been pretty bad for around a year now. We're rarely visited by anyone anymore as a result. No travelers, no merchants.
Man, that sucks.
Well, it's getting late. You can tell me all about where you've been and what you've done come morning. For now, you should head on in and get some sleep. I bet you're exhausted after what you've been through.
Not my thing. Gotta preface. But Gardner's in pretty good shape for an older dude like him. I know you've seen the post. I know people have seen the post on my Blue Sky. I will sometimes watch these. No, it doesn't go there for him. He doesn't have enough fur.
This place sure hasn't changed much either. I used to live and work at this inn when I was a kid. I owe Mams a lot for looking after me back then. Hey, Elena, go get Chester, would you? I haven't seen him in so long, and we can't have a reunion party if everyone's not here.
I'm sorry. He's not in town right now.
What? Oh, no way! Oh well, what can you do? He's probably pretty busy.
I'm afraid I'll be taking my leave for the night as well. My long absence likely had a few people worried, so I really should let them know I'm okay.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll be fine here for the night. We're probably gonna hang out a little before we go to bed. By the way, are you and Chester still living with the mayor?
Oh no, he and I have a house on the edge of town now. It's just...
Something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing, really. I guess I'll be off then. It was nice to meet you, Adol, and good to see you again, Dogi. I know you two must be tired from your journey. Please, take it easy and get some rest, okay?
She's acting kind of strange. Probably just been a rough day for her. Man, though, she sure has filled out nicely. And she's got that whole childhood friend thing going for her, too.
Want to slap Dougie?
Now, who am I kidding, though? She's gonna fall for you, not for me. That's always how it goes. Let's just get inside.
Yeah, for not being in a particular place very long, Adol tends to have a way with people. And then for some reason we get a longer cutscene with this woman here who doesn't really play all that much importance to the plot.
I can't believe it! It's really you! My little nightmares come home!
Also, I apologize, but oh my god, this voice is actually grating to me. It's not a problem with the voice actress, it's me. It's totally on me.
And look at those muscles! You've grown so big! Last time I saw you, you were just a pudgy little brat.
Also, I am in severe hummingbird brain mode right now. Why are you talking so slow?
Yeah, it's me. I'm back. You're looking well.
You know, I haven't heard a peep out of you since you left. Would it be so much to ask for some kind of contact? A letter at least if you couldn't visit.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'ams.
Well, I always figured you'd do well for yourself. It certainly is nice to see you back safely, though. And you're a friend of Dougie's, then?
On second thought, no, I actually don't like the particular way you're saying the line either.
My name's Adol.
I see. Well, thank you for looking after our little wayward wanderer. Unfortunately, you've arrived at a pretty bad time. Lots of unpleasant business going on lately. But still, happy events like these are rare, so I intend to enjoy this while I can.
Ma'ams.
You two boys must be hungry. Let me fix you up a nice big meal. And you'd better clean your plates if you know what's good for you.
This, however, is a little bit more important.
So then, how is the investigation coming along?
You have nothing to worry about, my lord. We've already confirmed their locations. The Tigray Quarry, the Obern's Ruins, and the Sacred Mountains of Elder. All that now remains is to organize the men and begin our search in earnest.
Excellent, excellent. Once I possess what I seek, my might and majesty will be known far and wide. Indeed, perhaps my homeland could lay claim to
Oh my
all
god,
of Europa.
sorry. Phone had an alert. Also, I do find it funny that most of the place names are somewhat hidden, and yet they still call it Europe for the mainland.
Either way, this certainly should be an enjoyable undertaking. Wouldn't you agree?
In your hands, my lord. I'm certain that dream will become a reality.
Indeed it will. Indeed it will. I leave the search in your hands. Make certain it continues without interruption. I expect good news forthwith.
You do me great honor. I pledge you my success, Lord Maguire. I shall see to it that your faith in me is not misplaced.
So, Adol, while I'm here, I think I'm gonna swing by the Elder Mountains for a bit to visit my old master. He's the one who taught me everything I know about fighting, back when I was a kid. If anyone would know the reason for all the monsters showing up around here, he'd be the one. I won't be gone long, though. You should relax and tour the town. It's a really nice place. If you have any questions, you can ask Elena. She said her house was on the outskirts of town, so I'm sure it won't be too tough to find. I'm off for now. See you later, buddy.
Okay, some quick comments about the scene between the knight and the nobleman there. Not gonna spoil anything too much, but even on my first impression playing through, the nobleman looked a bit sickly to be a major villain, like it's not the normal that you'd see for it. And the knight seems to have some sort of ulterior motive because he's playing just a little hair too into it. Anyway, we can look around the inn here and we see this guy here. Oh hey, you're the guy who took the room next door last night, aren't you? You've got some guts, I'll say. Certainly not tourist season in Felghana right now. Name's Antonio. I'm here on business from the Roman Empire. Again, not too much of a different spelling, which is also amusing to me. Roman. Yeah, not too much different. Anyways, have you heard of a thing called Ravel ore? It's a really high-quality rock mineral native to this region, and it's also the reason I'm here. We will be doing Ravel ore a lot. It will be used for something very important. Get around. You're Adol. Margot told me about you. Says you're a close friend of Dogi's, an adventurer no less. Well, you certainly picked quite a time to come to Felghana, but plenty of bad tidings these days. Strange weather's been wreaking havoc with our harvest, and monsters have been running around all over the place. Nobody knows what's next, and nobody really wants to know. Count yourself lucky that you're just visiting. Thanks to Catholic dumbass that came all the way here from Garmin for no damn reason at all. Oh, got something in your mind, Red? You ain't gonna try to make me stop drinking, are you? You better not. This bar's the only friend I got. I am not mimicking the voice here. Good morning. Did you sleep well? I guess Dogi's already gone out. Lord knows where. Still can't ever sit still, that boy, even after all these years. He's grown the muscles of a man, but he's still got the head of a hyperactive little brat. He hasn't gotten you into trouble during your travels, has he? Actually, he's gotten me out of trouble a fair amount of times. And now we are in, as you see from the thing, Redmont, humble trading town. Yeah, fairly simple one. Well, let me actually talk with her first.
Welcome. Well, what have we here? Are you a traveler by any chance? That sword looks like it's seen a lot of action. You should have it fixed up.
Ma'am, I think I'm fine. I have enough tea in my system.
This store deals in weapons and armor, along with a handful of our own specially selected curios. The boss is a bit eccentric, but you'll be hard-pressed to find a better smithy anywhere else in the world. He's choosy about his clientele, though, so don't be offended if he turns you away at first. Just keep at him.
Also, I'm going to say this outright. Cynthia is one of the hottest shopkeepers I've ever seen in any game, and I am not joking. We can buy equipment here. Equipment is very, very expensive. It will be 800 for our next one. And then obviously we have the Banded Slayer, freaking badass sounding name for a sword, but it's going to take 24,000 gold, and we do not gain it very fast. All of those enemies basically only gave us that 10 gold you see down there in the corner, and we don't have a ton of them. Chainmail, we will also be looking into that for armor, and as a matter of fact, that's an easier thing to get than the sword.
Take your time, no hurry, don't be a stranger.
She talks a little less, breathy in the menus, but she's also, yeah, she's still got it. Look, that's why I define myself as 80% gay, because I still have moments like this where it's like, oh. Anyway, buy items.
Welcome.
So we have a couple of items for attack purposes, or battle purposes. We have the Illusion Mirror. Create an illusory shield that blocks 3 enemy attacks, one-time use. earlier in the game, maybe this would work out a little better, but especially at the end of the game, enemy attacks are pretty relentless. It's basically not worth it, even for 3 hits. Amulet, used in battle to incapacitate nearby enemies for a short time, breaks after 1 use. Again, it pretty much...
Take your time, no hurry.
hit myself and knock him out most of the time earlier. Capital Elixir. Water taken from a holy spring in the Elder Mountains permanently raises max HP. Once I've bought everything that I can, I'm pretty much just spending it on this. If it were not for the bottom item here. Spirit Necros. Wrought in the shape of a winged goddess, fully revives its wearer, but only once. Basically, you get 2 HP bars. And especially towards the end of the game, we'll need it. So I will be wanting to get that one at the nearest opportunity once I start earning gold at a decent rate.
Don't be a stranger.
I don't think we can do anything with this guy yet. He will basically not do anything for us until I get a certain recommendation later.
What do you want? I'm Adonis. I own this shop, and if my appearance hasn't given it away yet, I'm happy to confirm that yes, I'm a smithy.
His voice actor strikes me as similar. I've never actually looked into it. He sounds like the guy who did Krim in Dot Hack Sign. That's one I haven't watched for a while. I should, but it's frickin' hard to find.
Huh. From the looks of that sword, you know what you're doing at least. But I make it a rule to refine weapons and armor for people I like, and only people I like. Sorry, but you may as well just head home.
Yeah, so he won't do anything for us yet. Really, we don't have anything that we can do with it yet. With him yet anyway, so yeah. Head on about to town still. Hey, mister, are you friends with that big mass of muscles my daddy tells me is named Dougie? I assumed all of his friends would be circus strongmen. You don't look like a circus strongman at all. Nope, Adol is a beanpole by comparison. But you're an adventurer, right? Which means you go exploring new lands and fighting monsters with that sword? Maybe your adventuring partner? I promise I'll be real helpful. I'll fend off monsters with my Picard power! I was playing adventure, so I know just what it's like. The enemies will be all like, roar, and I'll be like, bam! Meanwhile, this is a Picard. It gives off a... It looks like an oversized guinea pig. Let me see. I'm gonna wait on you for a moment. What's over here? Oh, another kid. Hey, find Mr. Red! Amazing. Elena told me your hair was super red like fire, and I didn't believe her, but she was right. Wanna play a game with me, Mr. Adol? Daddy's gone to the quarry, and I'm just so bored. Ah, hello. You're that swordsman who were all... Why am I tongue-tied? Ah, hello. You're that swordsman who arrived alongside Dougie, no? Name's Harold. I'm a local merchant. Pretty good one, too. Redmont is known for a local ore called a Reval, and I'm one of the best Reval salesmen there is. Or I was, anyway, until all this mess in the quarry came about. The accidents, the monsters, the closure edict. Sure would be nice if I could get all this settled soon so I could start making a living again. That's gonna play important. Nobody here. There's a gentleman here I can talk to. So, Dougie came back after hearing all the nasty rumors about Felghana, did he? That's all well and good, but he's still just up and left us 8 years ago. And I don't forgive and forget so easily. Besides, it's just monsters. In my day, we fought off much bigger beasts using nothing but tree branches for fun. May Edgar's got the right idea. He's out at the quarry with my son, checking up on some weird monument we unearthed. Not going to let the count of a few piddly monsters tell him what to do, no sir. We miners are tough. We can take care of ourselves. Count McGuire's just close to being a damn tyrant, trying to close the place. So apparently there's been a few problems with the local mine. And if I remember correctly, this is actually the mayor's place. So there's not too much here that we can do. There's one more building down here, and then I will go up to the church. Church will play a little bit more into it. Oh, hello, you're Dougie's friend, right? I said you were a dashing swordsman, but you're even cuter than I expected. And you're just a little old for me, lady. I'm sorry we can't meet you with bigger smiles. Not only was the harvest awful this year, but our taxes are up again. I don't know how to keep food on my family's table at this rate. To top it off, the lord of the land has ordered the quarry closed indefinitely, so my husband's totally unable to work. It's like our hands are tied here, and we're just waiting to starve. Yeah, apparently McGuire's a bitch so far, is what I'm hearing.
What do you want with me, stranger? Please just leave me be. You're too young to have gone deaf. Please, just get out of here. Leave me be.
Well, doesn't want to talk to us too much, but she seems to be a bit depressed, so might have to look into that. Let's do the church and then Elena.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Which means you must be Adol, that friend of Dogi's I've been hearing so much about. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Nell, and I'm a devotee of the church. Is it true that you saved Elena from a pack of wild monsters? Words cannot express how thankful we are for that. I've pledged myself to this church for many a year, and have known the Stoddart children since they were very little. They've always regarded me as a big sister to them. Sister with a small s, that is. And I've always regarded them in kind, which is why traumatic events like last night's unpleasantness affect me so.
Really, you're making a bigger deal out of it than it was, sister.
Oh, you must be Adol. It's nice to meet you. I'm Father Jean-Pierre, pastor of this church.
Little more my style than you.
Elena's had quite a lot to say about you. I understand you're the one who saved her when she was ambushed by a pack of monsters. For that, I must truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm certain that Elena had her reasons for being out so late. She denied any, of course, claiming it was just a flight of fancy, but I feel there's more to it than that. If I pressure her to tell me things she wishes to hide, though, I can see no good coming of it. But I digress. Please forgive me. This is our very first meeting, and here I am babbling away. May God's blessings be with you in your travels. If anything ever troubles you, always remember, the church's doors are open. Come by any time, day or night.
I like him. Anyways, to Elena.
Oh, good morning, Adol. Is Dogi not with you today?
Dogi is...
Adol explained that Dogi had gone to visit his old master in the Elder Mountains.
Oh, that's... Well, it's not very nice of him, to be honest. He hasn't even shown you around yet. But that's Dogi for you. 8 years ago, he suddenly decided he simply had to go on a journey of self-discovery. To become a man, he said.
Well, you know, you aren't really a man until you've crushed your first wall, so, you know.
I wasn't fond of the idea myself, but Chester sternly opposed it. The two of them got into quite a scuffle. They did make up right as Dogi was about to leave, though. To be honest, I have something I need to tell Dogi. Remember yesterday, when I said Chester was out of town? Well, that's true, but he actually hasn't been back in over 6 months.
Considering the mostly medieval setting, that is actually a pretty lengthy time.
He left a note for me on the day he vanished. It just said, I won't be back for a while. I haven't heard anything from him at all since then. Not a word. I'm not sure how to tell Dogi, after he came all this way. Sorry. I don't mean to dump all my apprehensions on you. When he gets back, I guess I'll just have to give it to him straight. I'm sure Dogi will take the news well after all he's seen and done with you. As well as he can, anyway.
There is a part of me that wants to say things, but they will be spoilers! And now I think if I head up to the front, yes.
What? How many were there?
I'm not sure, but there were definitely a lot. More than I've ever seen before.
Problems. And of course, as Adol's theory as as Adol's thing as an adventure, we talk.
Who are you?
What happened here?
Adol introduced himself and asked what was happening.
Monsters started gushing out of one of the deep mine shafts in the Tigre Quarry. That's east of here. We only just barely made it out of there alive. But Mayor Edgar is still inside. So Dewey, that's the head miner, asked me to go into town and get some help. Anybody who's willing and able.
Dogie could do this job easily, but he left town a short while ago. Probably too far away to track him down now. I can't go myself either, since I'm the only one trained in defensive combat around here. I've got to guard the town.
On first run through, that note surprised me, and then on second run through, yeah, you really only have like 15 residents here. There's not exactly a ton of people. 1 out of 15 ain't bad.
Adol, I hate to ask, but we could really use your strength. Would you put your adventurer's skills to use for us and check out the quarry in my place?
Yes, please. It would mean a great deal to me as well. The mayor, Dewey, and even Paul are in grave danger right now.
Well, duh, we're not going to tell him no.
Consider it done.
Thank you so much for this. I can't even imagine how to repay you.
It should also be noted that Adol is something of a paragon in anything he's in anyway, so saying no would be an uncommon rude thing on Adol's part, and even uncharacteristic, so yeah. We just say yeah.
We're in your debt, Adol. Here, I've got a map of Felghana. You might need it.
And now we know where everything is. It's not a huge area, I'm gonna say that, but it's still gonna take us... It's not gonna take us long to get to areas, it's just gonna be in the areas as big.
You should also make sure you're well prepared, as it sounds like you'll be fighting some monsters in there. Take this, and use it to get your equipment refined.
We have a Revalor now. And 50 gold.
Go talk to Adonis, the town's smithy. Tell him I sent you, or he probably won't give you the time of day.
We already tried, and we pretty much didn't.
He's a stubborn one, but he knows how to pound metal like nobody's business. Your equipment's in good hands with him. I do hate asking you to put your life at risk for us, but we need you right now. Show us what you're made of, adventurer.
And indeed we shall use that.
Oh, it's you again. Doesn't matter how many times you talk to me. I pick and choose my own clientele, and I do not choose you.
Well,
Adol relayed Gardner's message.
You serious? Gardner sent you? Guess that means you'll take good care of my work, if nothing else. Well, if Gardner says you're good news, then you're good news. Gotta do what the old guy asks. I can augment your sword, armor, and shield here. Just hand them over, and I'll make them better.
I forgot we actually get the ability to do this
got
earlier.
Enough Ravel ore for the job, anyway. Monsters often get it stuck in their fur or claws and will drop it when killed. Or sometimes it's just lying around. I'll have to charge you a service fee too, though, or else Cynthia's gonna put up a fuss like you wouldn't believe. And the price varies per piece, as we've got this whole quality chart system in place. Don't ask me, it was her idea.
Justification of in-game mechanics.
So, what have you got for me? You're part of my clientele now, Adol Kristen, so feel free to come on by anytime you need work done.
Well, thank God that's the case, because otherwise we'd get fucking nowhere in this game. Anyways, get equipment tempered.
What do you got for me?
It only costs 1 for the basic set that I have here. And based on my strength and defense, I am going to actually want the strength more.
This the one? Good to go.
Alright, so now it's at level 2. I believe level 3 is the max that we can get, and I will want to upgrade everything to that. I just realized it said Hot Forge Adonis up there, and I'm like, no, he's not that hot.
Come again.
Anyways. That is the thought that hindered my brain. Anyway, so we now have our sword powered up a little bit. Overworld music, also very good. Save point. There's my previous one. We'll go ahead and resave it. And here we go. Oop. I forgot what button I was supposed to use for attack again. Alright, we're heading east. So that's this way. And you can see the EXP rate going down until I actually start hitting things again. Give it to me. And you'll also see a combo heading up there in the corner. So long as I keep the EXP rate going up, that combo meter will go up too, and it does rate you on your combos. The longer your combo, the longer stuff tends to last. Hey, I gotta level up. We are already at level 2 before even entering the mine itself. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and save right outside. Yeah, we got a little bit left. I do not like your face.
Sorry. I thought you were a monster.
The rest of it looks normal. Then the lips look like something that could have come out of One Punch Man. Anyways.
But if you're not a monster, then who are you? And what are you doing here?
Dragon Ball might be the more appropriate one. I don't know. That style lip on a relatively normal looking body, it just does not mesh well to me.
Mr. Ricardo sent me.
I don't give his name and explain that he had come at Ricardo's behest.
Oh, so you're the guy Ricardo got, huh? I don't know where he found you, but you sure do look the part. Okay, thank you. You're a lifesaver, you know that? The mayor's still down in the tunnel as far as I can see. The boss has been searching around the entrance, mainly, but I guess the mayor got himself stuck farther in. But the last time the boss checked in was a while ago. Hasn't come back for so long. I'm starting to get worried. I sure hope the monsters haven't eaten those too. Still gives me chills just thinking about it. Anyway, I really appreciate you coming. Please find Mayor Edgar and old Dewey and bring them out. Alive if you can.
We have now been given access to the Tigray Quarry, source of Ravalor. B. B. Kill the bee. At least, actually no, it's more like a wasp or a yellow jacket. Oh, I found a herb around there. Enemies will drop health and magic power-ups occasionally. And they will do very, very little at first, but they will be helpful later. Oh, we got a defense boost. Damn tarantula. No. Ah, got to knock him down. That is a useful thing with the jump. You can knock them down. No, I see you up there. Haha. They're trying to shoot webs at me. Don't need to do that. I get to knock you around. You don't get to shoot webs at me. Where are you? There you are. No! Ow. Sir Goblin, no. You don't get to do that. Thank you. We got a level. That's helpful. Okay, I am going to lose some of my recently gained... Oh yeah, and I... Ow! Since I got to level up, it does restore my health. Come on down here. I don't know if there's anything I immediately need up in this direction, but of course I'm going to search this direction. Why the heck wouldn't I? Oh, yeah, there we go. And we will get abilities later on that will augment our movement. So for example, I do not have the ability to go up here for right now, but I will. Or maybe, yeah, I won't be able to get up there yet. Falling from a great height will not hurt at all. Mercifully. Down here. Yep, there's a couple of them underneath. Ah, slack! Bullet hell. Bullet web hell. No tarantula asshole. Oh, you tarantula asshole. There we go. 1. There's 2. There we go. Oh, you're up. Oh, you asshole. I can't reach you up there. Anyways, we're going to go over here first. There's a save point here. That is for storehouse. We will not be able to enter anything yet here, but there's a couple enemies right over here I can take care of. Oh, you'll also see on the bottom. There we go, yeah, take the boost a little bit. I'll explain the meters in just a moment here. There we go. Okay, so. Bottom. Revel ore is the blue one. Gold is our yellow indicator right there. So I have 165 gold and no Revel ore. Right above that is going to be the magic meter. Magic will not make sense to me until I get an amulet for it. Up above that is my health, and up above that, that little tiny orange bar that you're seeing right there is the EXP. Once it reaches the entire length of the blue bar, then we will get our level up. Simple enough. There we go. There should be. Yes, money. Is there anything else? It was just the money. I believe I will need to enter the storehouse at some point, but I cannot enter it without a key. Ha! Gotcha! Before you all were able to take hiding up on the top there. There we go. Should be a group down here. Yep. Big old group down here. Oh crap, I'm getting my ass kicked. There we go. Ah, 60, nice. Anyways. More goblin to smack the crap out of. I don't know what these actual enemy names are. Oh, we got... Hey, we got some Revel ore. Reval. I think it's Reval. I keep going back and forth between Revel and Reval, and I can't exactly remember what it is. I think it's Reval. Yeah. Oh, that was the chest over there. Nothing hidden there. Up we go. Is there stuff hidden over here? There's an important thing over there, but I will not be able to reach it. I think for quite a while, too. Oh, it was... took long enough, I broke my combo. Oh, there we go. Flying enemies tend to be annoying, but... Oh, not immediately, actually. Never mind. We'll get something to help deal with the flying enemies, and it will make things so much easier that it will become almost my default thing, but yeah, it'll take a while. What level am I at? I'm at 5. I think I'm okay, but... There we go. 60 nice again. Oh, there we are. Miner.
Who might you be? And what in the world are you doing here? Can't say as I've ever seen you around before. You from Valestein Castle?
Actually,
Adel introduced himself and explained that he had come at Ricardo's behest.
I see. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm Dewey, the head miner in this quarry. I came here to look for Mayor Edgar, but this is as far as I got. He's in serious danger here, though. I can't just leave him. Unfortunately, the monsters down there are in a class all their own. Sword attacks just bounce right off them. Unless we can find some way of dealing with them, I don't see how we can possibly get the mayor out safely. Maybe check the storehouse. We found some pretty interesting artifacts a while back. Stored them all in there. Locked up tight, but I've got the key right here.
There we go, so now we have the storehouse key for the one that I was looking at earlier.
Since you're not a miner, though, I'm guessing you have no idea where the storehouse is located.
Well, in trying to figure out my way down here, I went and saw where it was and saved by it. So actually, I do know where it is.
It's on the other side of the open-air strip mining chamber. That big vertical shaft you pass through.
Good to have a landmark, though.
There's a room with 2 doors at the bottom. It's the one on the left. Help yourself to anything you find in there. I hate to be so useless, but I guess the rest is up to you. Thanks muchly, adventurer. You're a good man.
Alrighty. And while that will be... Oh, here we go. More enemies again. While that will be our priority... While the storehouse is going to be a good place to go to, it's not going to be priority. I have already gotten a fair amount of gold that I might be able to afford 1 or 2 upgrades, and we're going to go ahead and use some of that Revel ore I got to... Some of the Reval ore. Really get in the habit of saying Reval. Reval ore. Whoop, we crossed the 100 mark on the combo. I should be getting some of the Reval ore to upgrade the weapons and stuff that I have already, because it's going to be a while before I get anything. Also, our strength has an extra boosted. Ah, I got another level. So level 6 will definitely help a lot. Let's go just down the normal stairway. There's one here. Oh yeah, anytime you exit and re-enter a screen, the enemies will all respawn. So it's actually pretty easy if you need to grind for anything to basically just clear a room out, come back in, get it all done again, boom, you're all good. There we go. And this is also why I usually take the Revel ores, especially starting out, and put it on the sword first. Because now, I can just whap everything with the sword. There we go. Oh. You came down. That was your mistake. I didn't even have enough for an upgrade. Ah, I gotcha. Nope. I thought you would shoot that web at me. Spidery assholes. Oh, my combo broke. That was pretty good there. I think I had 180 or 200 there for a moment. That was actually pretty good. So yeah, as opposed to heading over to the other side of the shaft, we're going to go ahead and head on back to Redmont real quick. I will get a way to get basically like a fast travel in here, but I think it actually takes a while. And especially in the early, I will want to do everything manually, or as much as I can manually, because, oh my god, it will take forever. This is a game where it very much maintains the original feel, where one level sometimes is the difference between I'm going to do terribly at this boss fight versus I'm going to do reasonable at this boss fight. So, yeah, if you choose any chance to get EXP as possible, it tends to work out a little bit better in the long run. It should be at 6, and I might even hit... I'm hoping to hit 7. I don't think I need it. I don't think I need 7, but... 755. That should be reasonable for a couple of levels. Oh, let me save. There we go. Alrighty, I think we will make our equipment upgrades, and then we will go to break real quick. Hello, I done this. Temper me.
What do you got for me? This the one? Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Good to go.
Hey, there we go. All my initial level 1 armor is now at max.
Come again.
And I will want to do... Let's see if there's anything I can buy here.
Welcome.
Hey, I can buy the upgrade for the male, so I'll go ahead and get that.
Thank you. Don't be a stranger.
I won't be able to upgrade it, but that will automatically give me an upgrade anyway, so... Equip. So we have the leather armor, now we have plate mail. Chain mail reinforced with metal plates, very well made. Booyah! Our defense is already higher. Okay. I am going to save at the one out here. What level are we? We are level 6. And it takes 1100 to get to the next. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to get there by then. I think we'll be okay, though. Let me go ahead and save this real quick. And then when we come back, we will head back to the Tigray mines and help out and get into the storehouse so we can help the mayor. Alright. Gonna take a quick break. BRB.